Hi, I'm Other Steve.
And I'm just Nayla.
And this is... So here's the plan. We're going to watch a movie and pick out what tropes would make awesome Grave Robbers from Outer Space cards. And then we're going to ask you guys to help us come up with some of the details. So if you don't know what Grave Robbers from Outer Space is, well...
This is where the fun begins.
So what are we watching this evening?
Tonight we're watching King Solomon's Mines, a movie that met a book behind a woodpile, and this wonderful movie resulted.
It's up more up a tree, but we'll get to that later.
Mm-hmm.
The Great White Hunter, Allan Quatermain, played by Stewart Granger, helps the Determined Aristocrat Gel, Elizabeth Curtis, played by Deborah Kerr.
Who doesn't occur in the book at all.
Who doesn't occur in the book at all. Completely made-up character for this movie. But to find her lost husband, who is in the actual book...
He's one of the main characters in the actual book.
In the wilds of Africa in pursuit of the legendary diamond mines of King Solomon. On their trek, they face wild animals, cannibals, a king in disguise, and a tribal coup, and they slowly fall in love.
Definitely not in the book.
No, definitely not in the book.
No Curtises and Quatermains fell in love in the book.
No. Now, Stewart Granger is the guy who plays Allan Quatermain. He's interesting because one of his earliest uncredited roles was in Over the Garden Wall. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one either.
I don't know which one you're at now.
This one. We'll have this one on the screen.
And contrary to what I thought, he doesn't mean over the head.
Not over the head.
Not the thing with the raccoon.
No. It was a 1934 musical by the same name, and he was only 21 years old.
Are we sure there weren't raccoons in that?
I have no clue.
We'll have to check.
But
we'll
Granger,
get back to you.
Yeah, we'll get back to you on that. But Granger has been all over all sorts of adventure movies through the 1950s, according to my notes here. We might be looking at later, including a very highly acclaimed crime thriller called Murder in the Fog, which we certainly will be doing in the future, where he plays opposite Gene Simmons.
Not that Gene Simmons.
Yeah, the other Gene Simmons. And then, of course, there's Deborah Kerr. She's, of course, we know her most famous role as Anna in The King and I, opposite of Yul Brynner in the 1956 version.
Kind of the same movie, actually.
It really is in so many ways kind of the same movie.
You could possibly rewatch this movie while playing the album of The Sound of Music backwards.
Yeah, which is weird because I mean, there's so little music in this movie that isn't like African tribal music from actual African tribes.
I could see getting to know you with that Dance with the Cannibals.
That would be crazy. So, but she's also done a heck of a lot on top of that. And also, here's a funny thing. Granger and Kerr, they also partnered up in a number of other movies, including The Prisoner of Zenda, which is another one that has to be on our list.
Partnered,
yeah, well, they had partnered up because what happened is that in King Solomon's Mines, they were caught having an affair. It was, Granger said that he spent lots of time up in trees, and he probably should not have come down from those trees, as it were. So, and also, in this movie, too, there are also a number of other notable actors, such as Siriakwe, who played Umbopa. Yep.
Key point. Umbopa was played by Paul Robeson in the 1930s version of this movie. That's what we're contractually obligated to always mention. Everything Paul Robeson was in, since we are from the New Brunswick area. Yeah, everything's named after Paul Robeson.
He's a local hero, and there are a number of Paul Robeson centers around here. And that's because he was an amazing actor, an amazing singer, and an amazing sports athlete as well. He was... Triple threat, and all sorts of crazy movies he was in as well.
We will definitely be watching at least one of his movies shortly, Emperor Jones.
Yeah,
we just need to figure out how to censor some stuff.
There's a lot of racism in that movie. Oh, yeah. But anyway, getting back to this, what was it? So, Siriakwe, who played Umbopa, Kimursi, who played Kiva, and all the other native actors, for whom this was their only credited roles. Because this was the very first time the Watutsi tribe was actually on film. Because this was done with actual African tribes that at that point in time had not been exposed to Western media at all.
And if you watch some of these dances, they're absolutely loving it.
Oh my goodness.
They have all the kids in the front row showing off like it's a dance recital. It's amazing.
It is amazing. And in this film, too, there is the Watutsi tribe, which is the actual Tutsi tribe that we know from history about 40 years later. During the Rwandan genocide. So, spoiler alert for something really terrible in the future. This is,
I believe the second movie in the Allan Quatermain series with this set of actors was an adaptation of the book Watutsi by Ryder Haggard. Haggard Ryder.
Haggard Ryder, yeah.
The author's name's amazing.
Yeah. So, anywho, enough chatting about stuff that's going on here. Let's get to it. 3, 2, 1, go. Popcorn to the ready? All right. Eating popcorn with chopsticks. Okay.
Last Dragon. Watch it.
Lights
out?
Okay, let's do it. Lights out. All right. Let's go. There we go. Bongo Ground. No, that was...
Wrong movie.
Yeah, wrong movie.
I thought I was going to say Kilimanjaro at first. Kilimanjaro.
No, they did a lot of filming for this on Mount Kenya, actually. If I'm not mistaken.
The very reason I eat with chopsticks is because it's like having a handicap. It slows me down so that you can catch up.
Meanwhile, in the past.
He's like 65 in the book.
Huh.
So when you see like strapping Granger going through, you know,
Very different.
65, buried a wife.
So I'm not sure we're going to be able to show all of this part, this scene on standard video streaming sites, because the footage you're about to see is an actual cull of an elephant on a preserve. They were culling them on purpose because there were too many animals actually in the preserve at the time. But what happened when they actually culled the animal and showed it on film that they didn't expect. I'll discuss that as soon as it happens. Now, this is what they didn't expect. All of the other elephants in that herd came to their fallen comrades' aid.
You've got yours.
So this had to be improvised later, or the script had to be rewritten.
And they're trying to pick him up and drag him away. Yeah. They didn't expect this at all.
What is it doing? Trying to lift him up and carry him off. Gallant fools.
This they added specifically for the film.
That's a card we need.
Yeah.
Rewrite on set.
Rewrite on set, yeah.
Or improvisation.
Improvisation, yeah. Now this scene is actually interesting too because that is an Indian elephant, but it's wearing fake ears. You see? And the ear prosthetics were gone.
I like that scream better than the Wilhelm scream.
Yeah. Do we have a Wilhelm scream card? We need some kind of Wilhelm scream card.
We need a Wilhelm scream
I'm
card.
not sure we can call it Wilhelm scream.
Well, they're all right.
You don't seem to have much zest for hunting yourself.
Yeah, there's Colonel Monocle on the left over there.
The pipe.
Oh, the pipe, yes.
We need a pipe for a prop.
Yes.
It gives you smart.
Yeah, it's got to give
Gives
you
the
smart.
character smart.
Allan Quatermain and Sherlock Holmes and a whole bunch of others.
Hello, Lulu.
No, out of place wildlife. That's a capuchin monkey. They're not native to Africa.
You may not realize it, but your reputation spread to England, too.
Have another drink.
Your reputation precedes you.
Today, that pair from London who
That
got
should be
your
one.
guide.
Yeah, actually, Reputation should be like the male version of production value.
Oh, yeah.
Henry
Yeah.
Curtis.
A woman? A woman on safari?
A woman on safari?
She seemed very
Misogyny.
Any woman who wants to go traipsing through jungle must have something the matter.
We do.
No, this is the misogyny.
I think we do have a card coming up for casual misogyny, but that's
So,
for something
serious about
special.
England, stop in at the office tomorrow. Perhaps I can be of service.
For our friends over at Dark Corners.
Get some sleep. You mean return to tell about it? You must admit, as far as you or anyone else can say, Henry Curtis may still be alive.
You mean there's a chance?
But the chances are very slim.
My sister feels as long as there's a chance at all.
We've got to do something with the white suit.
Oh, yeah, that was a thing.
She's had a bad
Like
time.
tan suits in
Can't
the
sleep
wild.
nights, wakes up
such and
screaming,
such.
dreams about
Well, I mean, it's
wandering
practical,
jungle.
but-
Mhm.
Surely you must have made other inquiries. Better go in which
We do have a
direction?
map card in Cannibal Pygmies.
Henry's last letter
It says
was
when you have the map, your
Kennedy
location can't be
enclosed
messed
a
with.
copy of the map he intended
And there are a
to
couple of
follow.
interesting synergies with some other cards about in order for you to reap rewards, you have to keep your location. Like I think it was you have a card, a stupid amount of gold, which makes whoever is bearing it stupid and they can't transfer it. But if they ever change locations, they die.
Thing is constantly being fed
Huh.
with greenhorns from Timbuktu.
So you gotta line it up.
You may be right.
Uh
Now I understand what a statement dress is.
Curtis,
oh.
I believe. What's it coming?
Totally out of place dress. The wordsmith that one. That one needs.
You know, we need to have like one that's gowns by Vera West.
So many of like the Universal pictures and stuff like that. The gowns by Vera West.
Mm-hmm. Well, it should be Vera East.
Vera East. It has to. Well, you have to Greek it out.
This is Lulu.
I'm willing to pay anything.
Whatever.
Beyond reason, of course.
Why are you so determined to go on with this?
It would be great if you could have a character.
You it's dangerous, but now your brother
You have to
was
bribe
determined.
other people's
Are you sure
characters
you aren't
to launch duels and
exaggerating the
brawls.
danger?
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Proper equipment and your services. We
Hey,
should
popcorn is
manage.
mine.
I'm not afraid.
The Curtis does you no credit, Mrs. Curtis. It's the result of ignorance.
Would you for 5,000?
Overly generous offer.
No, it's an offer you can't refuse.
Offer you can't. Oh, then we're not doing Godfather stuff yet.
I could save my lifetime.
Sun sickness.
Sun sickness is a good one.
What are you doing?
Mrs. Curtis, out here, perspiration has got to be given time to evaporate, or you won't last 2 hours, and you're sealed up like a tin of pears.
I think they did it better in the Disney Tarzan.
Yeah.
Actually, I think they did it better in the
Well, it should be the
1930s, 1920s Tarzan.
there should be a card like "Get with the program, City Girl." Rubber spider.
Oh, that's cute.
Rubber spider. More rubber spider.
If you keep absolutely still.
Don't move a muscle.
I like that one.
Oh,
And she faints.
Oh. Quicksand.
Mhm.
You need a quicksand card.
Mhm.
Flip the location, and none of the characters' defense counts against an attack.
Ah,
Should stand still.
You can choose to have them have their defense count, but then they die that round.
that'd be interesting.
What was the
There is a
call?
quicksand card in classic.
No, not
I think
really.
it was a classic
Not
Cannibal
famous,
Pygmies,
not
but I have to check it.
well, how do you know when they're hungry?
Oh, if they eat you, they're hungry.
Yeah. No, it's alligator time. No, sorry, no, it's Africa, so it's crocodile. Crocodile. Alligators are an American thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know the difference. You know how to tell them apart when you see them, right?
One is in no.
No. One you see later, the other you see in a while.
He's a dad.
There is a safari stampede where it's an attack that, regardless of how it resolves, you can destroy a proper location. So even if everybody survives, you lose either where you're at or some of your stuff.
That's a brilliant idea.
Well, we started
Attacks
here, now
that
we're
destroy
somewhere
proper
right here.
locations, not characters.
What else?
Well, they say you're very fortunate because Juana Alani will protect you from lions, leopards, elephants, all the terrors of the jungle.
Pat myself on the back. It was only a dream or nightmare. We don't have a nightmare card yet. Shirtless.
Oh man, shirtless is the production value for men.
Yep, there we go. I see you've gotten your shirt off again.
Mhm.
Sorry, truly I am.
I think the only other movie that has had this much wildlife in it was Company of Wolves.
Yeah, and that was all farm animals. Well, and teenage boys. They were definitely implying the teenage boys were animals in that movie.
Now, that movie,
And
Well-
so we're teenage girls.
we'll get to that movie soon enough. That's what's in store next. Well, not next time.
Oh no, we're
We have-
still
we
on
have-
Tiki for a while.
We're on Tiki for a while, but the werewolf expansion is next.
It's all endless and pointless.
Life is
Except in the
pointless.
end, one small pattern emerges.
Con.
It's the only season.
Come on.
One is born, one lives for a time, and then one dies, that's all.
I have a feeling they're about somewhere.
They're about all right.
I thought it was always beads.
If you had to live here, you'd find a bag of salt is worth 100 times its weight in beads. They're not stupid, you know.
That's a good one.
The natives aren't
The
stupid.
natives aren't stupid, you
Now, I
know.
drive a bargain with them for the use of their boats. There's
So
no
should
body
salt be a
river
treasure?
beyond this village. We've
Salt
got
would be a
crossing.
treasure,
How can you make a bargain with people you can't see?
but also working in supernatural
I
effects.
can see them.
Beads could be a cursed treasure.
Yeah.
You put beads on somebody and they have to pay more popcorn for everything.
And then there are a million of them. Surrounded. That needs to be a card. That is so neat.
Or at least if they were only paid a little salt.
Secret handshake.
Actually, that would be a good one. A plot twist, Masonic handshake.
Yeah,
Turns
yeah.
a creature into a member of your party.
Oh, cool.
That's attacking you.
I've got the oddest feeling we're going to get cooked in that pot.
Casual racism.
Casual racism. No, they must be cannibal. Huge chunk of meat. That's gotta be a card. Painting spell.
White lady painting sickness.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll have one stuffed and mounted. It'll make a far more interesting trophy than the usual lions and panthers.
She's not wrong.
No, she's not.
Or Allan Quatermain.
Ooh, he's a trophy now, huh?
Ooh, yeah. Is the great white hunter a treasure? I forget. I don't think he's a treasure.
He should be a trophy.
Yeah.
Oh man, trophy wife for the great white hunter.
Oh no.
You seems to be hoping the other will fall on
Trophy
his
wife
face.
should be like a plot twist where you kill a female character.
Better.
That's good for the most dangerous game.
I think we should turn back.
There's the jungle cat. We have a cardboard box that can fend off any kind of feline creatures, maybe.
Man, I do not like third wheeling this.
Oh no, there needs to be a card. Ugh, men. But I'm not sure what it would do. So we have a safari stampede, where it's regardless of how the attack resolves, the defending movie loses either a prop or a location.
Actually, stampede should just be a feature.
No, it should be also a special effect that turns it into.
No, I mean like if you have animal characters, you can stampede.
Oh, that's a good one. Turn animal characters against the director.
Or, however, it could be like the animal version of
If
Brawl.
somebody's playing a Skippy deck.
But it could also be used as a in-movie.
Animal Brawl. Yeah. Don't run away, you fools! Yeah.
Hi, special effect, one popcorn. Save the character from an attack with their defense isn't fun for that.
Yeah, you like turn face down or something like that. And yet her boots are immaculate.
And yet somehow this is her fault.
Time and equipment and lives.
Oh, here we go. I can't do anything with my hair.
No, you don't understand.
No, this is the thing. This scene here made folks laugh during the screen testing. What would this so?
It's growing the beard, but for
It's
women,
growing the reverse of growing the beard.
it's losing the beard.
Losing
Nope.
the hair. Oh no.
Just so cute. Waterfalls.
It's almost like the obligatory hot springs scene in an anime.
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. No wait, that's another Tiki movie.
Yeah.
South Pacific.
Yeah. You can see that it's very obviously not her natural hair, but this caused all the audiences to laugh. Like suddenly she has perfect hair after taking basically.
I kind of like her Lady Hawk for a minute there. I love this scene though.
I can hear you.
Then he just
Oh. Sexual tension.
Watch, it's hatching. It's a crocodile.
Good thing it wasn't an ostrich.
Hey, there's a bopa.
Actual lead of the story.
Yeah.
Never seen a native look like that.
Neither have I, not in all my years in Africa. He said he wanted a gun. I'd like to know why.
The like mysterious stranger. But he's the one who's like, well, I don't want to give anything away just yet. Strange totem.
Again, you call that a walking stick. Say what you want about the 1950s and all the male gaze and testosterone poisoning and things. Female gaze is such a thing.
Singing to keep their spirits up, they're scared to death, really.
She's always undressing him with her eyes.
Where he puts his
I'd like to
arm
know
up.
what's on that fellow's mind.
He often stands alone, brooding like that.
Yeah, the mysterious brooding loner.
They seem to like him, and he likes them.
Shooting night for day. Or is it day for night?
Yeah, but it looks like all their help ran away.
What's up?
Do we have a desertion card?
I don't know. Well, we need something like deserted.
Abandoned in the night.
Abandoned in the night, yeah.
Deserted, all native characters.
That means we
Leave
can
movie.
take only the medicine chest, the rifle and ammunition, and the... I'm being paid. I haven't finished my job yet.
Well, that's scarcely the right answer.
Like, all characters with a certain cost are lower.
Mhm.
They
Well,
die.
now, on the conditions of travel...
Well, they don't die, they just
whether we go
leave.
on or whether we turn back, won't they?
The Carawanas, I don't know.
Oh, back to the village.
Back to the village, yeah.
Well,
They
we
leave
come
the
all
party.
this way just to get to the Calawanas.
Did you ever dream that you were crying out? That you were in dreadful trouble and crying for help, and people were going by and nobody heard and nobody cared? That's how I think about Henry.
Meaningful
Alive
dream.
somewhere, hoping help will come, but forsaken.
They've been saying they're cannibals since the beginning of the show. I just realized that his house looks like a Westerner's house.
Speak English? I speak English.
You've been here 5 years, Mr.
Dr. Livingstone, I presume?
Smith. Yes, for 5 years and more. I like it here. What are you
Mr.
doing
Smith,
in these
erase all
parts?
identity and
Looking for
features
trouble?
of
Yeah,
his
yeah.
character.
For a man called Curtis.
Do you know where he is? Please tell us.
Deliberately dodged the question.
Oh
There's
man,
not
we
much
need a
game
cannibal
to
card.
Yeah, well,
Days we
where are the
can't get
Cannibal
without
Pygmies?
ammunition.
Jungle
No, I
Doom.
mean cannibalism where you remove something from the graveyard.
Oh, yeah.
Remove
Oh.
a character from the graveyard.
No, when the Cannibal Pygmies in Jungle Doom kill a character, they're removed from the game.
I thought we had a
What I
cauldron.
say before it dies.
Oh, yeah, we have some kind of cauldron.
Ramble down about burning sun and burning earth again and again. What do you think you are doing? You had no intention of letting us leave this place alive.
No, there's a hostage situation here.
Why do they care about this dork? David, just kill him.
Foolish standoff. Oh!
Funeral for a friend. Well, he protected him from getting eaten. You should
Yeah.
be able to bank those points.
Yeah. Hide the bodies.
Oh, we need some vegetarian cannibals like the ones in Monkey Island.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
up that tree.
Nope, and up a tree.
Up a tree.
Yes, you can. I'll wait for you. Give me a hand.
I love the brother just sitting here sipping tea, watching this develop.
Oh, that should be something you can discard a gun prop to get a food prop.
There she goes again.
Yeah. Why did it have to be snakes?
Why did it strike? It's a constrictor. Oh, the brother got to be useful.
Mm-hmm.
Is this real or is this a map?
I think that's real. There needs to be a special effect that's like water, where your location is like negative until you play an aquatic location. She faints again. It's like how many times Christ falls in the Passion of the Christ.
I don't know. I feel like we should have like a co-ed drinking game. You get a drink every time she faints, and I get a drink every time he gets his shirt off.
Ah, we need an oasis location. Gonna pair that with the desert. The Promised Land.
Good heavens, it's like English countryside.
Got a message on it. Ammunition gone, heading northwest. Inform Elizabeth Curtis, 73 Grosvenor Square, London.
That's so British.
Henry Curtis.
Heading into certain death, inform wife, thank you. Oops.
More of his tribe. It's gonna be like, and they found their people. You grab native characters out of your deck.
Magic frightened that one.
My guess is he's gone ahead to warn the others.
Got a shirt off, gotta take a shot.
Ritual tattoos. Or is it in this case ritual scarring?
Scarring.
Johnny Garney. He says it's the mark of a king. Every time
So,
a king is born, they carve that snake
it's
on it.
a Prince of the Pauper, or what would it be? King Incognito. King Incognito.
They've offered to lead us there.
Ndugu yangu Twara, mubaya sana si mfalume kweli.
Present king's Umbopa's cousin, called Twala. There's a civil war brewing.
With Umbopa returning, it may come to a head.
Idyllic native village.
How do we behave?
Oh, friendly, but aloof and dignified. They've heard about the magic of our weapons, so show your guns.
Aloof and dignified.
Fly casual.
No, no.
I kind of love the architecture.
Yeah. No, this is a supposedly it's a traditional Watusi palace. It's all hand woven.
That's either a speech of welcome or an announcement of our imminent death.
Can't understand the language.
Okay. Unajua Kiswahili?
No.
Weni moi Kikuyu.
No.
Nope. We're
I
screwed.
wasn't very successful. They don't understand the usual dialects. Have you seen White Man?
Oh no, not this.
White Man? Curtis?
Talk loud and slow. Maybe they'll understand.
I think he's crazy. Let's chase him out of the village.
Hmm.
Good shot.
Now we know their intention.
They also know the power of our gun. What they don't know, we've only got one bullet left.
One bullet left.
Then you have the non-gender drinking game. Take a shot every time there's an impressive landscape or architecture.
Oh, geez. Now, and suddenly, they go into the waterfall and they find themselves in New Mexico.
Ah, so
This
that's
is-
where the Jordan Ardia was.
Yeah, these are caves in New Mexico. That rock formation is called the Klansman with a K.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons. And it's a natural rock formation. And the thing is, this cave was
Yeah.
it's a live limestone formation, so it's constantly having more limestone deposited on it. So there are a couple of places like where the actors signed their names or they left equipment, and now they're encased in stone, and it keeps on growing on top of it. So now it's part of the scenery.
I don't know. They keep doing distant shots, and then in all the distant shots that are in the cave, with that guy, you don't see his face.
It could be that they could have swapped it up. No, yeah. And now he's Lanky again, which is weird. I'm guessing parts of look at that. Yeah, parts of this were in the set. Third World Diamond Mine.
See, this is
Yeah, that's somewhere different. They cut it. They cut
different
back.
film quality.
Yeah. And the reveal.
Well, I mean,
And they were dead.
all that for nothing.
Notice different guy now.
Yep.
Yeah, that was sad. That was okay.
I'm not even sure that wasn't a model.
We're trapped.
We could have just walked out at any time.
Ah, here we go. Secret exit.
It's here.
Underground river.
I've been in one of those.
Could be underground flume.
All this time there's been so much light, they could have just been like, oh look, the exit.
No, oh look, the exit.
Two claimants to the throne must settle it by hand-to-hand combat.
Ah.
We discovered it saves war and bloodshed.
Duel to the death.
It'll be safer with them. Here, take this. It's not loaded, but nobody will know.
Here we go. This is called the Lion Dance, and it's just amazing.
And he is so happy.
Yeah.
I love that about this.
That's the thing about African dance. You just get lost in it. It's an ecstatic experience.
Well, he's certainly having an ecstatic experience.
So this is a dance-off, right?
Yes, this is the native dance-off for you.
Look at him go.
I feel like he should be king.
Pretty soon he's going to start whipping his hair back and forth. It's just
That's not his
well,
hair. That's
it's his headdress. I think it's lion hair, which
And you
is
know
the
how
lion dance.
You know how Twala is evil? He's not even smiling.
Yeah.
He's sitting there watching this and he's just meh.
Bells on their ankles.
Look at the
Here
children.
we go.
If you keep your eyes out, you'll see children in this.
Yeah.
Vibes and like they just
On
have
their
it all
archives,
there.
yeah. Oh, loved it. There they are. Those are the kids. Now they're up the front.
This is like a recital in a way.
We got everybody involved.
There we got the team
hang on. Party's over.
Aw, man. And you are not the main character.
Formal challenge.
Throwing the gauntlet.
Yeah, throwing the gauntlet. King revealed.
This is where the fun begins.
That's where we started out. Duel to the death.
The musical accompaniment.
Choose your weapon. I choose the banjo. I accept. You do? My favorite video game.
I'm looking at this and I've been reading the Iliad or rereading the Iliad.
Yeah.
And I kind of am like, oh, you throw the sword, you hold up the shield, then you go in with the gladius. Where's the gladius?
It's the spear is basically light. It's a stabbing weapon.
They use the spear first, the javelin in the Iliad. They throw
Oh,
the spear.
yeah. Throw the spear.
When the shield and thing gets discarded, then you go after each other with the short range weapons.
Yeah. And there come the short range weapons. The knives. Oh, he's got both of them. Ah, somebody cheats. Cheater.
That's bad. Makes sense.
Throw him a weapon.
You invalidate the whole concept of just a duel.
Yeah. And that's that. Death scene.
It's all right now. It's all over.
I mean, she got the little Scream Queen thing in.
Yeah, we had a Scream Queen moment.
But it wasn't even for her benefit.
No.
By the way, that's the easy way home. Don't
Ready,
go
go.
to the desert.
The final wave goodbye.
Aww. Okay. Why is he
Wait,
wearing a furry thing?
Oh, and they didn't get a final kiss. Ah. They should have had a final kiss.
They don't need one. There's another movie.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, and the end. The credits roll.
She's skipping. Well, that was classic.
That was classic. That is truly actually one of the classics. And hopefully, it's not really the kind of more B-movie-ish sort of stuff that we're going to be doing on here more often, but it's a good thing to start the whole series out with. Right?
We wanted to start on a high note.
High note.
The only way we can go from here is down.
Utter disappointment for the rest of you guys. So, here's what's next, speaking of disappointment. Head on over to graveharpersgame.com to submit your ideas to the community submissions post. We'll be announcing our picks in the next video, and there will be some prizes for those of you guys whose cards have made the cut. But, until then, keep watching the skies.
He said.
Okay, I think that's a wrap.